talked about the size difference. They're just going to switch everything, especially on those high inside screen and rolls, because of that lack of size.
Here's Irving. Three-pointer for Kyrie Irving.
If Curry gets a chance to get his feet set and no hand in his face, that's a lift.
Whoa!
And that's a dunk right there.
Antetokounmpo. Kyrie Irving of the Cleveland Cavaliers lead the East, but the Boston Celtics have been on fire and have made up a lot of ground. That's tipped home. Irving with the tip.
Well, we saw a lot of that in last year's NBA Finals. Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry one-on-one at the top of the key.
Irving off the steal. Here's the lead. LeBron James from his teammate Kyrie Irving. Russell Westbrook getting set to come on for the first time as Antetokounmpo does it once again. He now has 10 points. He's hit all 4 of his shots. He's swinging around, down low, and a layup for DeRozan. And back comes George for the Pacers. On the hop. Nice move by Lowry to slap it back. It's a three-pointer. Paul Millsap, who checked in a moment ago for the East. Russell Westbrook from Kevin Durant.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Anytime you get AI off of his seat cheering, you know that was a great play.
Kumbo went to Tulane at 9 a.m. to get some shots up, try to get the nerves out. You know, he wanted to put on a good show for his family and friends and represent Milwaukee well. It's been a while since a Buck has been in this game.
Is Irving off the backboard, able to connect with LeBron James. Oh, Curry with a pretty move.
How did he split those two defenders and still able to keep control?
Irving with the setup for Antetokounmpo.
And he said at halftime that fear not, the 4 Warriors will be on the floor together in the second half. Alas, Russell Westbrook will not be the 5th Beatle. Marv?
Well, let me just ask a question here. If they were the Beatles, who's Paul? Who's Ringo?
You're really searching
Who's
here.
John? No, I'm just saying. Between Westbrook, is Westbrook John or is he Paul?
DeRozan right back. DeMar DeRozan. I think it was
No, the full package? Didn't have the full package?
There was
no
TiVo.
league pass? No league pass?
It was TiVo at the time. Having 48 points now for Anthony Davis. Irving now has 19. 52 points for the hometown star, Anthony Davis. And DeRozan lays it home. Once again, similar to last year, a host of offensive records. Irving for 3. Well, certainly, you saw in many of the All-Star games where this type of play would take place, but not throughout all 48 minutes. And once again, it's the Greek Freak who has certainly made himself known with his 30-point performance and some spectacular stuff. And that's